Hello everybody, and welcome to another content special Hot Tub edition. And I'm here being invaded by GCW, two of the best deathmatch guys and friends of mine.
This invasion we did plan. We did plan this invasion. it was agreed on by both parties.
We got Jimmy Loyld and Markus Crane, man. Double. We had him scheduled, and your flight problems, and you're here tonight.
Yes, I am here. I was supposed to be here, then I wasn't supposed to be here, and then I'm here.
We have scheduling issues on both our parts because I was in Vegas for FSW, which is awesome, man. It'll be on the Fight app soon. You know, City Heart tore it up. They also from GCW that's never adding to their legacy.
Yeah, shout out to my girlfriend Z, since she's holding the camera right now.
We all thank her. So we don't wake up my sister because she's in a grumpy mood, so we don't wake her up.
Yeah, don't ever wake up a grumpy woman.
So let's talk about Jimmy. Jimmy has a crazy, connection because he was the camera guy for my earlier interviews because he used to go to PPG.
Yeah.
Talk about going to PPG as a fan and being the camera guy for me, definitely.
You gotta speak up, Jimmy.
Speak up.
Yeah. He's like, it's cool.
So you grew up as a CZW fan watching it, and how is it to be now, like what they put out young deathmatch guys in the business right now?
I mean,
speak up.
Repeat the question again.
How does it feel to
Jimmy's dumb.
Yeah, I'm very stupid.
The fan in the stands to be in the ring in the Black Yellow CZW and GCW? How is it?
How's it feel to be
yeah.
It's fucking awesome. That's what
Is it really awesome wrestling for that fucking garbage promotion? Oh yeah, and make it so you can't see it. Is it really awesome wrestling for that garbage promotion? And he just smiles at him. He pleads the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth.
I watch a lot of deathmatch wrestling. People give me shit for it, and they always ask, "Why are these guys doing it?" I'm here, friends watching, like they must be rednecks and high as fuck.
High as fuck? Correct.
Yeah.
Rednecks, I wouldn't say I'm a redneck. I am definitely a trash person. I can't stay in the country. I'm definitely a city person. However, no, really anyone can be a deathmatch wrestler if they just hate themselves enough.
What attracted you to deathmatch wrestling? I know you were a regular wrestler for a while in AEW, Dan Lawrence. You got a good spot there for a while?
Yeah, so I got into deathmatch wrestling when I started wrestling for IW in Mid-South. And they had the first Prince of Deathmatch tournament, which I think was 2010. And Sal Tomaselli booking there at the time, and I saw they were having a deathmatch tournament. And I always loved deathmatch tournament, like deathmatch wrestling in general. Sick Nick Mondo and Messiah were like two of the guys who I really, really liked that got me into it and like exposed me to deathmatch wrestling. And then later on, like more and more I got into it, like Masada, Danny Havoc, and like Jin Desire, like my top 3 favorite wrestlers of all time. Like deathmatch wrestlers of all time. Because they knew how to tell a story and everything. But, so yeah, I asked Sal McKill, I want to throw myself through some terrible shit, and that's how I did my first deathmatch tournament.
So, like, as a kid, like, what attracted you to CZW and deathmatches as a whole?
Well, like, I always used to go to CZW shows as a kid, and I just love deathmatch wrestling. Awesome.
You said he loves deathmatch
I
wrestling.
love deathmatch wrestling.
There you go. There you go.
I love deathmatch wrestling.
Yeah.
I used to go as a kid, and it was awesome. And
You're still a kid.
Well,
he cannot legally drink yet. He's still a child.
When I was younger.
When you were Robert De Niro's granddaughter. Son. Grandson. You could be now.
Maybe. But anyway, yeah, I love deathmatch wrestling. It's awesome. It's awesome what GCW is doing now.
Yeah.
GCW is like one of the top promotions now, and they're killing it with all aspects, not even just deathmatch wrestling, but they're highlighting the deathmatch wrestling.
And the high flying, the daredevil stuff is all like definitely new waves like ECW and early CZW definitely.
Yeah, definitely. You got like you got all the deathmatch guys, but then you got the high risk guys. You got the guys who just beat the shit out of each other. I mean, I guess they all generally beat the shit out of each other. But guys like Kingston and like Vance Warner versus Eddie Kingston's happening this Saturday at GCW. I'm really pumped about that. Vance is like a scrawny dude, but like that motherfucker can take a he can take a beating. And
I saw you watch his Riddle match.
Yeah, no, his match with Riddle is amazing. Like they beat the crap out of each other. Like Vance is deceptively like stiff as hell. Like he can do some damage. So I saw their first encounter the first time they wrestled. And I've been pushing for Mance to get on more GCW shows, so I'm really excited that this match is happening in GCW and where people will actually get like a good chance to shine in front of like our hardcore fan base.
Yeah, Mance is awesome.
Yeah, but I told God, man, I told him Lightbeers and Lariats, man, Lightbeers will be here when he comes to Cali, because you know, I heard the hot tub I talk up, but I do what I offer, man. We got stuff here, man, for everybody. Always happy to host the wrestlers and get down to business and talk here. The most randomest show we have in wrestling.
Yeah, for sure.
In a hot tub in California.
When was the first time so you started doing the early filming? Were you doing it when he did like AEW and shit? Like he was doing AEW reviews?
When he was like, I went to PWG.
Yeah,
okay.
He was the interview.
I grabbed the camera and just started like, he was like, hey, you mind filming it?
Was that pre-hot tub then? Was that
it was a pre-hot tub. Yeah, pre-hot tub, I think.
Before the Big Jefferson move up.
Yeah, I love doing interviews and this. I just was doing my shows and I always need a camera guy. So he was always willing to do it. And he was nice and stuff. And we always thought about. I wasn't thinking off the couch to just go to training. Like, what motivated you to do that?
I just always wanted to be a professional wrestler.
Yeah.
I was going to the shows all the time, as you can see.
Yeah.
I went to PWG.
Yeah.
I was just going to a lot of wrestling shows, and that's what I love. So that's what I wanted to do with my life.
And so happy to see you. Like, we get in touch, and like I see you on shows now. I mark out from being security to now, like with Brendan Kirk, like it's brilliant, man. Shout out to Brendan Kirk, one of the most good young guns right now.
I like Brandon Kirk. We gotta have another match. We just had a match, like after the Jimmy Loyld show. I was as happy with it as I know we could do whatever, but I was extremely hungover and feeling like shit from the Jimmy Loyld birthday show, and then we drove to like a 1 hour ride through snow that turned into like 4 hours. And I'm pretty sure I kind of messed up, but yeah, no, I like Brandon Kirk.
This is all edited by my loyal guy, Pro Wrestling Charles. Edits everything when he has time. He has a 9-to-5 job, so interviews get out when they can because he does the best job, and he works on them hard and solo, man. I'll get editing there. But what's everybody's good deathmatch from bad matches? Everybody likes shit on deathmatch wrestling, but there is like bad deathmatch matches. What's ours good from bad?
Oh no, the bubble stopped.
I know.
Hold on, bubbles.
I know.
We need bubbles.
Bad deathmatch wrestling. Stabbing somebody with an actual box cutter. I would say that would not be good. You know, I always loved deathmatch wrestling, but I feel like now it's evolved a lot where people are putting together more like there's more structure to these matches and there's a lot better story. Me versus Matt Tremont from October is one of my favorite death matches. The entire match I was like working his arm and like just beating the shit out of his arm.
Yeah.
We told this like awesome story. I was like the underdog. And like that was awesome. But I would love matches that had psychology, which is what pulled me to Masada and Danny Havoc. Yeah. And then of course like almost everyone in Japan. Jinky Sai, just insane. But I always hated when you'd see like the death matches. There were just two giant fat guys who just took turns hitting each other with shit. They're like walk around and headlock and like this stuff kind of like is cool to watch live. But like it doesn't like you go back and watch those matches and they can just be boring.
Yeah, it's like I'm really happy on where deathmatch wrestling is starting to go.
Yeah.
Like now it's not just like hitting each other with light tubes and shit. Like we actually like have a really good match and like show off every single aspect of professional wrestling. Like people shit on death matches and say like the dudes aren't trained, but there's a lot of dudes out there killing it. Markus, Ciclope, Viedo,
especially those DTU guys, like those guys out in Mexico. I caught them for the first time and I was just watching Jun Kasai fucking beat a mark for him. saw him versus Ciclope at Freedoms, and they fucking killed each other. And like I was watching the match, I'm like, June really likes Ciclope because like he's looking like a fucking beast right now. He's just eating all of June-Kasai's shit and fucking taking it in stride. But all those guys are so talented. You see them in like matches that aren't death matches. They're fucking talented. I'm okay, but I'm definitely not a backyard wrestling. My trainers are there, you know, she trained like Seth Rollins and all the AEW, a lot of those AEW guys. My other trainer is Chris Hero, which obviously he's trained a million fucking awesome dudes. So I'm kind of the black sheep of that. I'm Chris Hero's deathmatch student. Yeah. But I'm really picky. Like I probably bitch more about stuff in matches than most deathmatch guys do. I bitch more about shit in like normal matches, people not selling or whatever the fuck. Like it gets my nerves. I'm really picky about that.
And I've been to watch GCW. It's been my latest like really fascination. Love Game Changer Wrestling, but Lauderdale's been awesome. And I really think the turning point was when they brought in when Nick Gage really could do all the shows.
Right.
And then the DTU guys. I think the DTU guys being there regularly was a big changing point with the company.
Right. I feel like deathmatch wrestling, like they kind of got that buzz again when they had that first MGI, and then Nikki went in and like we followed that up with the King of the Deathmatch 2015 where I wrestled Gage in the first round.
Yeah. And
like that match was, I mean that tournament as a whole was just amazing. Like Murdoch and like Gage.
That was 50 minutes. Oh yeah, that was a great one. Yeah.
Yeah, the finals was Tremont and Murdoch with the House of Horrors deal. But that I feel that tournament is what like really brought deathmatch wrestling like back from the dead. That GCW capitalized on it, and they've just been pushing forward ever since that first. I feel like the first tournament of survival is when they got back in the game. Yeah. And they're like, all right, let's like fuck this shit up.
So let's follow up.
Yeah, tournament survival was like that was the next big thing GCW did, and then that was Markus's debut. When you wrestled Danny Havoc, it was fucking great. Like, also, like when Nick Gage came back, I got to wrestle him, which is fucking awesome. Like GCW is giving guys opportunity, like to be Nick Gage's first match back, a guy that I looked up to. That's awesome, even though he beat the fucking shit out of me.
He sure the fuck did.
You get some cool shit in sometimes. It's awesome, definitely.
Like I think you hit Gage one time with the light during that entire destruction of Jimmy Lloyd.
Let's talk about Tremont. Let's put him. I'll flip you over. Tremont, when Deathmatch just was doing good, he put it on his back. And I would think is Tremont definitely a legend right now?
Yeah, I would say he's definitely. I would say legend. Yet, like he's definitely gonna be one. But like to put someone like I mean, he's still pretty young. Yeah. But like he has a huge fucking a huge amount to do with like death matches, resurrection. Like he's gonna be someone who's gonna be remembered as for a long time. And he's fucking great. He just gets it. Like he can go out there and like you could take a shit in the ring if you wanted. Like the crowd just loves him. He just has this aura about him, and he's an amazing human being. Like he's just a good fucking human being, and that's important. One thing when I kind of got away from normal pro wrestling, got really into deathmatch wrestling. When I did that, I realized I had a lot less drama to fucking deal with because all the deathmatch wrestlers, like we're a family, and I feel like you have to have more trust in what we do than like even normal wrestling, because we're doing a lot more dangerous shit, and because of that, there's like a brotherhood among deathmatch guys. We're all looking out for each other. Where in normal wrestling, like everyone's just like ready to step on the next guy to get ahead to where he wants to be. There's just so much drama, and that's what made me like want to quit AEW. I was actually trying to quit, and they wanted me to stay, and eventually I finally got out of there. But I mean, I enjoyed my stuff in AEW, but at the end I was bored. I wasn't having any fun. There was too much drama, and like I lost my love for wrestling. That was pretty much like wanting to quit wrestling at that point. And then I had my fucking death match with fucking Danny Havoc, and then everything's been up since then.
Oh, Tremont.
I love Matt Tremont.
He loves Matt. Jimmy Loyld loves Matt Tremont.
Yeah, he's fucking awesome. He's a great person. He's always helping me out. He's always done good things for me, and as a performer, he's great. So much good shit.
Yeah, you're right. Like that's something I should stress on too. Is Matty is like all about helping out everybody else. He wants to see everyone get to that next level. Yeah. After my match with him, you know, like, and he does like the thing where he gets on my flat, and like then we went to the back, and he's like, "Come over here, I want to do like a photo with you." It was basically him just like putting me over, and like he wants to see everyone else get better, and he wants to see everyone do well, which and non-deathmatch wrestling is really fucking rare because no one cares really about helping anybody else. It's all about themselves.
And let's talk about the craziest spots you've been a part of in deathmatch wrestling. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of the weapons, everything. I know you got into dry ice. Tell us about that.
Yeah, the dry ice. we like we were trying to think of some kind of gimmick, and my buddy Mike Robles, he's like the main editor for Smart Market.
Yeah.
He does so much shit for them, films a lot of stuff. He's worked for them for years.
Yeah.
Came up with the idea, was like, hey, how about a dry ice match? They've done it like twice in Japan, like forever ago. And I was like, absolutely the fuck not. I am not touching dry ice. That shit will fucking like kill me. Like,
Yeah.
I did not do it. It took me 4 days, and I finally was like, all right, I'm gonna do this dry ice thing. We'll do it. Let's fucking do it. He finally got me on board, and I was gonna wrestle Reed Bentley. And Brett's like, do you think Reed would be down with it? I'm like, I think so. Let me talk to him. And I called him up. I'm like, so I got this idea for this match. It's gonna sound kind of crazy. Like, it took like 4 days for me to want to do this, but how about a dry ice match? She goes, yeah, sure, let's fucking do it. And I'm just like, fuck you. Like, I didn't say fuck you, but I'm like, oh great, I just came up with a nice fucking person. But yeah, Bentley's great. That match is a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to. I plan on having another one this year. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but it was just something different. There had only been 2 done in Japan, so we were the first in America to do that. So that was really cool. I think that's another match we told like just a really fucking good story with.
And all this on Smart Mark Video. You search Game Changer Wrestling's all on there.
Yeah.
And talk about your craziest matches in a short career, but you have some crazy shit that's happened.
Yeah, I've had a lot of crazy.
Jimmy, come up here.
Yeah,
Talk into the camera. You're back here whispering over him, like telling him sweet nothings.
It's so warm in
You
here.
don't have to stand up. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, we can stand up for now.
Hey guys.
There you go.
Hey.
There's 3 dudes.
3 dudes just hanging around. Now go ahead and tell the camera the answer to the question too fast that I forgot. He forgot the question.
So what's one of the craziest deathmatch matches you've been in?
Me and Brandon Kirk had some pretty crazy matches. I thought the one at the NGI, even though it was really short, I thought it was pretty fucking crazy. Like I watched it back the other day, and it was just fucking like, it was just like chaos. It was like a 6-minute match of just chaos, and then Bentley and Reed just jumped in and fucked it all up.
As well they should. Great guys when they show up for your show, don't leave you stranded. Yeah. I still love you guys, but fuck you guys.
What's about the latest shows released?
She's smiling right now because she's holding the camera and she's supposed to drive us. I got it.
Oh, the latest GCW show was dropping to your birthday match, but I'm on the second match, and already I'm like, this is one of the best shows I've seen all year, man. Talk about that birthday show, which the promoting for that was amazing.
Thank you, and that was basically all me. I just booked a wrestling show because I wanted to do it. I don't know, just because I wanted to do it. And basically,
birthday, almost wrestling show.
Yeah, I just wanted to have a wrestling show. So
I thought it was a GCW thing at first. I was like, I should have Brett do a wrestling show for me on my birthday. And then it's like, oh no, this is all Jimmy. I'm like, all right, well, never mind. I'm not doing a birthday show. I ain't giving anybody else money except my girlfriend.
but yeah,
I owe her a lot of money.
oh yeah, I was really happy with it. I thought the show turned out.
All right, now you guys are giving me anxiety.
Okay, yeah, let's
Yeah. You just had to.
Just talking to the camera. Too loud.
It's so hot in here. We had to like get up to like give some air.
It's just because she's over there.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think you can pick up audio good. I've been using it for a while. Usually you pick up a lot of good audio.
Oh yeah.
Most complaints get is at PVG because it's always loud there.
Yeah.
We can't hear shit. I'm like, I don't know. And then you get boom mic. And also we got our sponsor, RealTimeSportsLine.com. Check them out for all the good stuff there.
Great stuff. Thank you for getting me high.
Shit.
Hey, let's talk about random talk about social media wrestling, how that's evolved wrestling right now.
Oh, what? Sorry, I'm smiling still.
Social media and how it's evolved wrestling game right now.
Oh, yeah.
Do you even work? It's that and good.
Yeah, social media has been great for wrestling. Like, it helps like people get their name out there. Like, I mean, and you just communicate more with the fans. Like,
yeah.
I mean, that's how we started talking.
That's how the Hot Tub Guys, the show works. The show works basically through social media.
Exactly, and then there's the bad sides of social media, like people fucking talking about Slack and trying to say some fucking bullshit that they don't know about.
I know I retweeted all that on my Twitter.
Yes.
Or I delete certain videos back in the day because people get arrested for things, and like you want that shit on your website.
Is this rubber ducky of age?
Yes.
Okay.
It's been retired for a while, but I took it out like a special occasion. We have a duck.
Okay, right on.
The original duck is stuck in my friend's car for the meeting weekend. Just got left in the car. Whoops. Let's talk about your big break man. In that battle royal, people always talk about that man.
Yeah, it was awesome that I basically beat Glacier. I beat Dink. Like, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
It was awesome.
That's so
Spring
crazy.
Break was an awesome show. I thought it was amazing. I'm excited. This year is going to be crazy too.
Yeah, because I'm going to fucking be there this time instead of being stuck in Chicago. That was a terrible high five we do. That's how you know we're white. Just for you hit up high five.
Yeah.
The whitest the Hot Tub's been in a long time. Let's talk random stuff. What's your favorite movie? And like, what's all the tattoos you got, man? You're like the most tattooed guy we've had in here.
I get tattoos. They have meaning to me because I wanted them. I thought they looked cool. That's pretty much it. So yeah, I've got those.
Talk about your LA trip, how it's been so far, man.
Oh yeah, Los Angeles is great. Went to the Rainbow Room. Had nice $20 pasta, which I also had another time. Spent a lot of money on food. Spent a lot more money on food. Went and saw Doyle with Kyle from Blood Brothers and Sage Finn. That was a lot of fun. Randomly walked in Mark Hamill getting his star on the Walk of Fame. That was cool because I got to see Mark Hamill in person, and Harrison Ford, and George Lucas, and Billy Lord. So it's been fun. Minus like today where I basically missed my flight. But hey, now I'm here. So
your upcoming Mexico trip. How has Mexico trip been so far? You in Mexico? Tell us how Mexico Deathmatch Wrestling is compared to American style.
I feel like Mexico's style is a little bit different than the American style. I feel like there's a lot more wrestling in the death matches. Like, but that's starting to come over here too.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, I feel like DTU's awesome. DTU's great. I had a crazy match with Violento Jack over there.
Well, he's an awesome dude, man.
Yeah.
Have you seen him?
Yeah, Violento Jack's awesome. I also got to wrestle with Pentagon Jr., which was an awesome experience. And then I also had a crazy match with me and Tremont versus Ciclope Miedo.
Where do people find those matches on there on YouTube?
Smart Mark Video.
Smart Mark Video,
yeah. Smart Mark Video. Go to Smart Mark Video for your everything.
Everything.
Owner, and then I'm got Good five.
Let's promote your merch and everything. You know, yeah,
3meterclothing.com. Go there, buy stuff. Pretty easy. I don't have a pro wrestling tee because I want my shirts to be quality.
Yeah,
probably getting so much heat in this right now. Pro wrestling tees watching your hot. Hey, if you like pro wrestling tees, go over to his stuff. He's got his shirts on there.
First.com/Sean Sense and RealComMats420. And also just put over anybody you want. This is free time. Just talk about whatever you want, man. This is open forum, man.
I'm waiting for you to put me over, Jimmy Boy.
You want me to put you over right now?
Not like that, you fucking weirdo. Basically, my awesome girlfriend who drives me everywhere.
And thanks for filming.
And she's filming,
yeah.
And she takes care of my crazy ass. I'm gonna be all gay and make her smile. And thank you to Game Changer Wrestling because they pretty much revitalized my career. Everyone over there, I fucking love Brett Lauderdale. As much as I like to give him a bunch of shit, he gets all crazy as shit day of shows. He's been a huge help in my career, and like that's why I want to see GCW I want to see GCW fucking do really well, and Smart Mark Video, because those guys are actually the reason I got into the first POS. So they have helped me a lot in my career, specifically Mike Burns and Mike Robles. I love you guys.
I give them a lot of money. My Smart Mark Video account is like all Shikari AW.
I've heard that you've been a lot of them. They appreciate your business.
I promote your stuff and like who you think we want to put over? You talking about the best qualities Markus Crane has?
Markus Crane is literally, I think, one of the best wrestlers coming up. Oh, shucks. You do some crazy fucking shit, Markus. You do crazy shit.
I'm so crazy.
Yeah, you're awesome.
I'm so crazy.
This man takes saw boards, like, come on.
Crazy.
It's awesome shit.
Yeah, Deathmatch Wrestling is just so good right now, and like watching it, I started going to UW shows. I hated Deathmatch Wrestling. I wasn't wrestling. I shitted on it whenever I tried to take this guy, but once I saw it live, it changes your perspective. You're like, oh shit, it's just pretty awesome.
Right. Oh, and VOW is another awesome promotion. Deathmatch promotion is coming up. They lost their venue for a while, but they've got a new one. And all shows, so check out those.
And also there's H2O that has a lot of good shows too.
Yeah, H2O.
Yeah.
Black Label Pro, where you can watch me wrestle and do non-deathmatch stuff. They're coming up. They've got like a really fucking cool thing. You can catch them on Powerbomb TV. Powerbomb at 2.
Unsubscribe, so your code word Beyond, Black Label Pro, you get 20 days free.
Yeah, 20 days free. Black Label Pro?
Yeah, or, like, or
like
item itself, whatever you want to put in there.
Black Label Pro is awesome.
Yeah.
They gave me, I got to wrestle with Nick Gage against Ming and Barbarian. Like,
yeah.
I
thought that match was going to be over. I thought Jimmy was going to die, and he died a lot, but he got his shots in there. And Ming is awesome. I love him. Yeah, Ming. Love Barbie, but like Ming is just as badass as everyone says he is. I mean, he did rip people's eyeballs out multiple times. So.
Plug your social medias, your Twitter, so everybody knows where to follow you, and what match to check out on YouTube or anywhere.
/ Markus Crane on like everything. Dreamer Clothing on Instagram for my clothing line.
Twitter @JimmyLoyd9, and if you want to add me on Facebook, I guess just.
You want to add me on Facebook? I guess.
Search Jimmy Loyld and I'll come up.
He'll like come up to your door and be like, "What's up? I saw you. Will you be my friend?
Yeah.
Will you be my real life friend?" And then he'll slam the door and freak out.
We gotta get more high and just have good times tonight at Casa Hot Tub. Steve, we're filming. Thank you guys for coming all the way to join me in the hot tub.
Oh, let's get a triple Zandig pose in here.
I know we gotta
get this.
We gotta do it with the camera.
Yes.
I want you to take photos and film.
We'll film in here. Here we go.
I know you can.
We're like freezing for a picture, but this is actually video.
Peace. We're gonna take the picture after. Peace.